Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Anzi Somalulake. Don't forget to subscribe, ring the click the notification bell, not ring, click the notification bell. Um, Comment down below when you're done. Today I want to do something different. As we know, this is the weight loss journey channel where you just watch me lose weight and you join me and you get some few lessons that I learn from what I do. But today, I thought since I'm busy giving out motivations about that, what about I give you motivations about something else today, which is the Word of God. So I have like four verses that I have, and I want to read them out to you because sometimes we go through a lot in life and we deal with a lot of mental stuff. Mental health these days is a big deal, and it's a big deal to me because it's something that I really, really want to talk about most of the times because it deals with you quite a lot. It can take your happiness, it can make or break you, it's a lot. So we need to take care of our mental health from physically, spiritually, mentally, everything. We need to take care of ourselves in each and every way. As much as we take care of ourselves physically and lose all this weight or gain the weight, we must also take care of our spirits, spiritually. So today I'm going to read from Isaiah chapter 54. It's on the Old Testament, I think. Um, verse 1 it says, "Sing, O barren, though that I have this verse from uh that English with the though and stuff. Yeah, I'll try to get the new version. Sing, O barren, though that did not bear, break forth into singing and cry aloud, though that did not travail with child. For more are the children of the desolate than the children of the married wife, saith the Lord." So actually, the Lord is telling a barren a wife that sing, break forth and cry aloud, you know. And then verse 2 it says, "Enlarge the place of thy tent, and let them stretch forth the curtains of thy inhabitants." Why would the Lord tell a barren woman to enlarge her tent? Why will the Lord tell a barren woman, when it says, "Oh, barren," it means naturally she could not give birth to kids. She could not have kids. So why would the Lord tell her that? It's a preparation, and we get to be prepared at the moment whereby we are broken. When you are barren, when you're not producing fruit, when you feel like things are not going as you feel like they should, that's when the Lord is gonna tell you to increase and your tent, enlarge your tent, open a way, move things from your heart and open it up, make it clean, open space for more. In a moment of shortage, in a moment whereby you think like there isn't space enough, God is gonna tell you to enlarge your tent. Then it says, lengthen thy cords and no, spare not, lengthen thy cords and strengthen thy stakes. Verse 3, "For thou shalt break forth on the right and on the left." For thou shalt break forth on the right and on the left, and thy seed shall inherit the Gentiles and make the desolate cities to be inhabited. God is saying, "and thy seed." He's telling you, a barren woman. And as from my understanding, he is not saying this at the moment whereby she already has the seed. And unto where I think the interpretation to this, the seed, it's the kids, it's the children. Then God is telling her all these things to enlarge her tent, to to stretch forth the curtains of her inhabitations. And then he tells her, you will break forth on the right and on the left, and thy seed shall inherit the Gentiles. Why would God tell someone who is yet to have the seed, who does not have hope to have the seed, who has um, diagnosed themselves to be barren? You know, when you have come to a point whereby you're like, this, it's for sure never gonna work out. Then God tells you something else. He does not come to you and be like, you are gonna have you're gonna have seed. He just says your seed will inherit the Gentiles, as if it's already there. You see what I mean? God, in some in some, like, some ways, sometimes he does not look at our situations from the point of view that we see it. We see what we can prove. We see the barrenness. It's proven. I've been trying for kids for many years. I'm barren. I go to the doctors. I'm barren. I do not produce fruit. This whole thing that I'm doing, this career that I'm doing, this, whatever it is in your life where you feel like you are barren, God does not look at that situation from the point of view that you have from your diagnosis, because everything that we actually conclude, we have diagnosed that, you know. So God will tell you your seed is gonna inherit the Gentiles, as if it's already there, because God sees from, he is the Alpha and Omega, right? So he's the beginning and the end, right? So he knows from the beginning throughout to the end. You don't know the end. You only know what you see and what you have seen and what you can understand. So sometimes that's why it's very important to look at God and see things, so that we can be able to see things through his eyes. If you see things from his side of view, then you will not be worried and worrisome more about what you see. That's why in verse 1 he says, sing, break forth into singing. You know, he wants her to rejoice. You cannot, some a singing is a form of telling her that rejoice, because you already have seed, and your seed is gonna break forth from left and to the right, you know. And then verse 4, the last one that I'm going to share: fear not, for thou shalt not be ashamed. You know, God is promising that whatever it is that is hindering you, that is like right in front of you, the mountain that you feel like, yo, it's so big, he said, you shall say unto this mountain, move, and it shall move. So that mountain, that whatever it is that you feel like it's a stumbling block, he says, fear not, thou shalt not be ashamed, neither be thou confounded, for thou shall not be put to shame, for thou shalt forget the shame of thy youth, and shalt not remember the reproach of thy widowhood anymore. Already he's talking about widowhood, and at first, on verse 1, I was talking about barrenness. So, which feels like it's a contradiction, but it's not. It just shows the how from verse 1 to verse 4, a lot happens. A lot happens. This woman here who is married, trying to because it says on verse 1, for more are the children of the desolate than the children of the married wife, saith the Lord. From there to here, she becomes widowed, but it is where he has promised her a lot, that she will not be put to shame. So sometimes, even after, it just shows that even after you receive the word in your heart, that, you know, this, I know God, I trust in him, I believe in him, a lot may happen that shows like an opposite direction, and you'll be like, but still he says, that's when you'll be like, you shall not be put to shame, because he's the God that restores. Let's not forget that He's the God of restoration, is God that loves us. He loves you so much, so he gave His only Son to die for you on the cross. So that's actually the word that I wanted to share with you today, for to motivate you that whatever that it is, that, because I don't know your problems, I don't know your where you come short to everything. God is there and He is looking at you and He hears your prayers and He sees things from a different point of view. He sees things from how they end and not how they not the process. He sees things from the end, on you conquering, on you uh, becoming all right. So yeah, that's it for me today. Do not forget to subscribe. Do not forget to click the notification bell for next time when I upload, and comment down below if you know these are some of the things that you like me to talk about, and what else would you want me to talk about, because I'm an ambassador of the mental health. No, I'm joking. That's it for me today. Goodbye. Have a great day.